welcome back to Britain's Worst Run Football Club, episode 18, season 2. We've had a fantastic start to the season. Only one game played in the league, and we are currently sitting 8th, but we beat Southampton 2-1, and we also beat Barnsley in the Carabao Cup 1-0 also. Quite happy with how we are going so far. There is still a little bit of movement in the transfer window that we are looking to do, but for now, let's just get into it. I'd rather have Wesley Moraes, if I'm being honest. Okay, Crystal Palace. Who have we got to come in? Crystal Palace, Preston, and Tranmere will probably do for this episode. Maybe try and get Watford in if we can. It's not an easy start to the season by any means, and seeing one of the teams that have come down as well in Southampton, Bournemouth, and Crystal Palace, I think it's going to make it a lot more. It's going to be a tougher championship than it was last season, but we're down for it. Our players, I hope they're ready, and we'll go into it as we are. No change from the last squad, well, with the exception of Perone coming in. Somehow he decided he wanted to join us from Man City, and we're going to make the most of it. We're going to show Man City that we're a club that's worth bringing new youngsters to. Crystal Palace's team is it's a scary team for the Championship. You know, I think we surprised quite a few last season by getting to the playoff finals. Unfortunately, losing to that absolute howler from John Ruddy. But we started the season well. I was kind of expecting worse against Southampton, but we got the win there. And even this game's been pretty. For 28 minutes, nothing has happened. But we've got a highlight here. So Langello into Perone back to Tabidze, into Langello. But I was a little bit worried because we have pretty much a brand new team, and how long it's going to take for those to gel, we'll find out in the coming weeks. But nice little intricate passing at the back here. So Mado into Perone, out to Salcedo. He's dropped a little bit deep for what we'd like, but Naimba on the right gives it into Chong. Chong into Maldo, into James. Be a big season for James this season. Although they do win it back, Ebby away. Over the top to Matata. Tabidze's let him get past him. And I expected that to go in then. He has put it wide. Maybe Suarez coming out as put him off slightly, but it's a let off for us, that is. And again, for 40 minutes, not a lot's happened. We've had the more possession. Now we've suddenly started to get some shots which weren't highlight worthy. And as I was saying in the Southampton game, if we can somehow get through this with a point, I'll be more than happy with that. And they're setting up pretty similar to us, but yeah, their team's a little bit too scary for this. And again, 20 minutes in, nothing has happened here, so we're going to make a couple of changes in. So Bakuna's going to come out. We're going to put Soonsup Bell on the right, shall we? No, we're going to put Hannibal out on the right. Langello's on the booking, but I don't think we have anyone on the bench that can come in. This Omar Rekic, so we'll leave Langello on. Take Nyambe off. We'll bring Rekic in at right back. And then in front, Lasme hasn't done too much wrong, nor Salcedo. We're going to bring Carmelo on for his league debut. We'll make those 3 changes first and see if they can do anything to change the game. Thinking potentially as well to not get them to work the ball into the box and just see if they change up their attacking style here. But on the centre backs, seems to have a pretty decent partnership going on with Tabidze and Maldo, and even Kometio as well. But Milojevic hit it from distance. I mean, Suarez I can never pronounce his name right, so if someone can let me know down below. Suarez. But yeah, not a lot has happened here. They have got another highlight, which is unfortunate. So let's just make the last couple of changes here. Bring Cometio on. I'll take James off and bring Joe Bellingham on also. That's kind of the change that we made in the last game and managed to nick a goal from it. But there's Eze. Lasme is tapping in from behind, but still got it. Mitchell on the left-hand side, running to the box. He's hit it, and it has just gone wide. Suarez apparently has got a touch on that. Very, very needed touch that is. And it's been, well, okay. I'll take the draw. I'm quite happy with the draw, especially with how we played against them in the FA Cup last season. We'll keep the positives going. To get 4 points from those two opening games of two newly relegated teams, I'm not going to complain at all. The Soonsup Bell has picked up that injury, so we're going to take him off. We're going to bring on Andrade. We're actually going to play him over Bacuna in this game. So we've got another space for another loan. On the bench in Salcedo, he hasn't set the world on fire just yet. We're going to take him off for Carmelo. Yeah, Bacuna hasn't really played well. We're going to bring on Maria, and we'll stick with James and Perone in the middle. Well, we'll see how we get on with that. I think we might let our assistant manager take a bit more of a lead when it comes to the team talks. Right, so Suarez, Tabidze, Longello. Longello out to Chong. Chong cuts inside to Perone. Perone to James, back to Chong, back to Longello. Longello, long ball over the top to Chong. Chong's going to chase it down. In the middle is Carmelo. Carmelo has put it in. Nice little tap in there for Carmelo. Chong, lovely run down the left, but I think that the pass from Longello needs a lot of attention here. Hopefully the replay will show it. Chong back to Longello. He steps it up. Long rangy pass over to Chong. He's tapped it in to Carmelo, and Carmelo's. He hasn't missed from there. Great start. It's kind of justified dropping Salcedo. The fact that he has gone in to score. They're very happy. Let's just keep this momentum going. Oh, look at this game here for Millwall and Crystal Palace. The Palace got a player injured and Millwall got a player sent off, so seems like a pretty nasty tackle there. Chong wins the header, but it is out to Whiteman. Whiteman hits it out to Bree. Now Bree we were looking at bringing in as a transfer, but I don't think we just... Oh, no. Oh, we scored. Not sure what the keeper's position was here. But Emil Rees, the broad pressing level. I'd like to see how long that lead stood for. 20 minutes. It is what it is. I'm not really happy with the goalkeeper's position there, but it is what it is. They've hit us back. And we've got another highlight here. It's a Nyambe on the right. Throw it into Perone. Into James. James to Carmelo. No real run from the attacking players here. Back to Nyambe. Nyambe to James. Into Chong. Chong around the corner to Carmelo. He has got Lasme in the middle and Andrade. Carmelo cuts back inside. Gives it to Chong. Chong outside the box. Back post to Andrade. Across to Carmelo. Carmelo's put us back in the lead. Second goal of the game for him. Third of the season. For £230,000, I think he's proven to be quite a handful here. So Chong cuts back onto his left. Andrade, lovely first time pass across to Carmelo. And pretty simple for Carmelo to put it in the back of the net. And just before half time as well, that's make the halftime team talk a lot easier here. Andrade, he's not having the greatest game. He's on the booking as well, so we're looking to bring down Diego Moreira for him. And everyone else looks fine. Looks fine. Although, to stop me from making a shout for whatever reason, we'll make a couple of changes. So, James, we're going to bring you off for Bellingham. Andrade on the right, we're going to bring on Moreira. Lasme, we are going to take you off and bring on Salcido. Maybe Maldo to bring off for Meteo as well. Now, I don't really like to bring off centre-backs if I can help it, but wasn't looking the best. So I'd rather bring him off than him make a mistake that's going to cost us. So Cometio at the back, into Perone, who is going to just come off for Rekic as well. Bellingham a long ball out to Chong. Chong into the middle. He has cut back inside again. The Salcido is blocked off. Not off the line, but Lindsay has stopped it there, and it is up to Ben Woodburn for Preston. Gives it out to Knockhart. Longello's going to close this down, hopefully. Lockhart cuts inside, a bit of pace, but Tabidze cuts it out. Now we can get our shout across. 2 minutes of the game left. Cumieto to Bellingham. Bellingham, a long ball to no one. Brady's going to pick it up, but he does give it back to Woodman. We were looking at Woodman to sign to be a number one goalkeeper in the summer, but I think the money's probably better off. As we've got Suarez in, probably better off in a different position there. The Diego Moreira, Carmelo doesn't win it from Lindsay. Oh, that's a great ball to Woodburn, who has put it in. And Preston seem to be our bogey team. It is offside. Oh, thank God for that. I'm going to say they seem to be our bogey team, Preston. We will look just to slow the pace down, as we are winning 2-1. Let's not lose. The Diego Moreira. Carmelo gets kind of thumped in the back there by McKenna. That's fine, just slow all the game down. Meteo, pass it back to Nyambe, please. Nothing exciting. Pass it back. Keep the tempo quite slow. Slow down the play, although the time wasting is working quite well here. So, gives it to Moreira. Moreira back to Cometio. He hits it over the top. To no one. We have got the win though. Very happy with that. Carmelo with an 8.5. Chong with an 8.5 as well. Not sure who's going to get the man of the match. James and Maldo and Perone, they've done well. Not sure why Andrade's got a 6.4 for having an assist, but we're not going to complain. He is young. We will praise the team for that win as also. Very, very nice. I don't do like a fully changed team around here, but we are going to stick with who we are for Tranmere. Although we will bring Elder on for Longello. Yeah, we will swap some players out. So bring on Chong. Lasme can come off for Troy Deeney. You know what? Forget what I've just done there. How were we playing? We had Bakuna, didn't we? Where's Bakuna? And Elder as well for Longello. I'm actually going to save this as a first team. Just because then we can do a full rotation. Torres for Lumley, Niambe for Callas, George Hall, Mainu, Sterling. I wouldn't have Sterling as their other striker. We'll put Salcedo in. And then we'll just bring on some quality players onto the bench. Give Bellingham a first run out as well, so see how that goes. It's only the Carling Cup, so I'm not really going to expect much out of this cup competition. So Hock and Hull. It's along up to Morris. Morris has got past Elder, who's putting a nice tackle, but Morris is going to pick it up here on the left. What's Morris going to do? Into Macalia. Gumetio out to Dini. Dini to Hannibal. Left hand side, there is a run, and it is going to go to Diego Moreira. With Salcedo in the box, what can Moreira do here? Is cut it inside. On the outside of the box now. He has passed it in. It's gone down in a heap. Moreira's hit it again. And Tranmere have cleared it away to Elder at the back. That was probably the end of the highlights, but well, no, we are still going. So Mainu, Bellingham over the top of Salcedo. He might be offside here. He's got his first goal of the season though. The referee hasn't done anything. Apparently it's a goal. So well done, Eddie. He's got his account underway for us finally. Bellingham back to Gumetio, into Mainu. Bellingham, lovely pass by Bellingham into Salcedo. First time touch around the keeper. Very good goal. Now, considering Salcedo is our potential long-term replacement for Hogan, he needs to start playing a little bit. Well, he needs to start scoring some more goals, but that goal there is going to be a nice start for him. He was dominating the play, dominating possession. Ward kicks it long for Tranmere. Bellingham wins the header. Hockenhull is allowed to do a kind of outside of the boot pass. Hemmings has won it ahead of Rekic. Gives it out to Bristow. Bristow out to McLear. Into Loft. Bit of pressure here from Tranmere. Out to Morris. Lovely ball in. Metio's let Loft get it. Out to Macalia. He's hit it. It's been deflected out. Khan picks it up at the back. Into Bristow. Face down by Callas. Loft into Hemmings. This should be a goal. And it's cleared off the line by Elder, but it is offside. Well, we would have cleared it anyway, but yeah, not really happy with the interchange there. That Tranmere are allowed to kind of sit at the edge of our box and kind of ping the ball around. Raya out to Rekic. Cometio is going to head it in from the poor bit of goalkeeping there by Ward. That should put us into lead. Into the next round, I should say. He's put us into the league. Cometio, nice to bring him back into the team, and he's got a goal as well. Are there any shocks in the Carabao Cup at the minute? Not from what we can see so far. So Ward hits it out for Tranmere. Dini wins the header into Salcedo, gives it to Hannibal. To Callas. Callas to Rekic, back to Callas. Now Callas was brought in £4,000 a week, 1 year deal, just as a backup. specifically for games like this. The wreckage to Mainu, poor pass from Mainu. Loftus pick it up and he gets to burst forward with it for Tranmere. Hockenhull, Morris. What can Morris do? Hopefully not a lot. Morris, he has got a great ball into the box, and Hemmings has hit it off the crossbar. He's making himself into some good positions there, Hemmings. We'll have to have a look at him after this game. We'll make some changes. Bellingham's having a good game. We'll bring on Hall. Everyone else looks pretty fine. But we will make some changes anyway. So Elder can come off. We'll give Harvey White a run out. Mainu can come off for Rafael Louise. Take Callas off for Williams as well. And I think we'll make one more change. We'll bring Andrade out for Hannibal. So Elder on the left. Inside to Cometio. Is it to Bellingham? Bellingham, long searching ball out to the left to Hannibal. Salcido and Deeney both in the box. Into Deeney. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. Hopefully Deeney will take this penalty. He has picked it up. Let's keep it the wrong way. Very confident finish there. His first goal of the season. We were going to lose him last season, but I thought, because I was worried about any kind of striking options coming in, we did trigger another extension to his contract, so he's out of contract end of this season. Salcido, he's headed across the crossbar. It is offside. Nice little crossing from Andrade there. The Metcalf, he hits it across to Bristow. Gets inside Williams. It is cleared out. Andrade, tackled by Khan. Bristow picks it up again. We have seen a fair bit of Bristow in this game. Turnbull hits it long. Hemmings is there again, but Rekic gets... That was poor. That was really poor by Rekic. Hemmings he's been a thorn in the side of our defence today. With no more hopefully than a consolation goal, so Hemmings with the penalty. To be fair, Lumley's hasn't had anything to do all game, and not the greatest dive, but it was fine. How is Hemmings look? Nothing worth a punt. Lumley does go the right way, but not enough on that dive. Wasn't convincing enough to save it, and 3-1. Williams on the right here. The ball from Hall. Nice searching pass to Salcido, but it is headed back by O'Connor. Buyabu gives it to Turnbull. He's hit it long ranging pass across the field. Right, White has allowed his attacker to come in, can't hit it, and it has just kind of gone over the crossbar there. They are looking fairly decent in attack, Tranmere. You know, they've had 11 shots, 3 on target. They've got an XG of 1.86, so they're playing below their XG at the minute. 3 minutes left. Well, 2 minutes left to stoppage time. Bakalia, the free kick. Doesn't trouble Lumley, who, to be fair, he's came in as a backup. He's playing in the cups, and he's playing fine so far. The Hall, back to Cometio. He's just slowing it down now. Into Deeney. He's come deep. Long searchable out to Andrade. He's going to run against his defender. He gets fouled down there as well. Surely this is no highlight. Surely it's just the end of the game. Andrade with the free kick. Out to Salcido at the back post. Headed over. Comfortable win in the end. 3-1 against Tranmere. We're into the third round of the Carling. Did it again. Carabao Cup. It's all about momentum. We'll praise the lads for that. And we have Watford next. Unhappy with Birmingham's arrogance. No idea what that's about, if we're being honest, but we will take part in the deadline day. So Tedic on the loan list, that's fine. Radu, do you want to speak to us now? I mean, it's your last chance. Tyler Roberts, another one we was looking at. But I think the wages is going to be a slight concern for us here. Just want to check out Bain's second team again. Is anyone that would like to join us on loan? No, it looks like Ibrahimovic has moved up to the first team here. Or maybe not. Did I miss Ibrahimovic? He's in the 19s. Yes, he was right there next to me. Yeah, they are interested in Ibrahimovic to come out on loan. He's out of contract in the next season. I wonder. Right, we'll have a look at that another time. To be honest, it's been quite. Not a lot's happening on this transfer deadline day, and it's a little concerning. Oh, Martha. So who else has been released? I mean, this episode is going to be a little bit longer than I was originally anticipating, but transfer deadline day will do that to you. So if we look at date release, and players. So, Bill Worrell was released. Hello. That's a lot of dollars. I mean, do we need Joe Worrell? Apparently he's an important player. That'd be silly. No, we don't need Worrell. We will see if you'd like to come in on. Okay, so this is very interesting. I'm enjoying this. I've never seen this before. Players just being released on deadline day. I think if we leave a couple of spaces open, I mean, Bakayako is not going to be interested whatsoever in joining us. Apparently, he would be willing to. Just 40,000 then. I mean, let's trial him in. Who else is there? Keenan Davis. Here we go. Would you be interested? Probably not. He wants between 28. This is interesting. Potentially 25. Right, okay. I mean, even the Cambo, would the Cambo even be any good? Played a lot of games last season for Luton. That's a bit more than we would be willing to spend. The Joe Worrell, I mean, Surridge is probably a no-no. Yeah, Davis is a lot more physical. I would go with Davis over Surridge. Yeah, even Joe Worrell to come in. Sam Gallagher, probably not what we require. Didn't really do well last season either. Charlie Good. I mean, on a free, I'm sure he'll be fine. And Andy Zakiri. What would you require? I'm sure we can bring a trial in for Zakiri as well if we leave. Right, so they're all going to come in on trial, so that's good. We've got time here. We have got time. You know, I think Keenan Davis, I'm interested in Keenan Davis. Even Brolin to an extent, I am interested. Zakiri is coming in on. I mean, Worrell looks like he's worth the money. Yeah, Brolin's work permit. Let's appeal against that. Did Worrell play last season? Played the Prem. Okay. Okay. At least we can kind of offer somewhere near what he wants. Again, I think like 26. Get him. Okay, he's actually playing really hard to get here. Okay, Worrell, you're cutting your nose to spite your face here. I know, I doubt we'd even get a work permit for Bagiaka. Okay, cool. Cook would come in as a third choice centre back, but wouldn't really want to affect the other two that come in. Worrell's going to be our one. There we go. Keenan Davis, that's a great signing for us. I mean, if we just compare him to Lasme. And even Deeney to an extent. Deeney's going to go down to nowhere now, pretty much. Where's Lasme? Brian Lasme. Yeah, very happy with that. We're going to accept that for Davies. Very happy. 45 minutes remaining. Oh no. No, it's not. It is done. Most players in. 24 for Birmingham. Well, that was hectic. Very much so hectic. So in reality then, I'm going to take Deeney out, put Keenan Davis in. I think who else did we bring in here? We'll take Mark Roberts out. Leaves us space for Worrell. So happy with that. We'll take Gardner out. Bagiako, maybe? Got no idea. I don't think we need anyone. Davis, Salcedo, Lasme, Armello. You know what? I'm happy. I'm gonna confirm that. Oh, Deeney's not happy. Sorry, Deeney. Oh, we left White out as well. Harvey White. Can we cancel your... No, we can't. Okay. Oh, what's Deeney gonna say? I don't think he's gonna be happy. Not looking good. I can't believe we left out the squad bet. I might be able to play enough football now and I want to leave. There you go, ready for the next opportunity. So, but we can't afford to lose him in the dressing room. Right. Now I know the transfer deadline day has passed. That's fine. Theory though, have any other players been released? We're coming up to an hour and a half here as well. Anyone else been released? I mean, not from what we can see here. And there's also France. No, no one's been released just yet. Yeah, we'll wait for Worrell. And we're not going to get into this game just yet. And we are going to leave it here. So, thank you very much. We've done a lot. Done a lot in that transfer window just gone. Hopefully, some players that are going to make a big influence to the squad. Keenan Davis being a major one there. And also, hopefully, getting Worrell in as a centre-back option. I'm very happy with that. As always, like, share, subscribe, comment down below if there's anyone I should have gone for. Do we go back in for Ibrahimovic and Bagiako? Who knows? It's up to you. But thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.